Wait, one. Papa.
You know, I think it's always wise to be cautious, but you don't want to be well, I don't always get them. I mean, the truth is you just keep plugging, a lot of persistence, and keep trying to convince people that you'll honor what they say in some fundamental way. So I don't know if there's any bigger secret beyond that.
It is. It's a documentary about children in Afghanistan and how they see the war, and it's actually the war told through their eyes. Especially it's focusing on the dreams of these kids and how they see the future in Afghanistan.
The past couple of days I've been a part of the AFI Picture Motion Impact Lab, and it was 2 days of just an incredible workshop about how to use our film to make the most impact for a social change in the world. It was a little intimidating, but ultimately it was a great experience, and all the meetings were wonderful. People were really excited to use the film to work to help to further their own agendas.
Why are we here tonight? I could start with the story of AFI's beginning, just down the street in the White House Rose Garden over 50 years ago, when the President of the United States said, "We will create an American Film Institute to preserve the heritage of the motion picture, to honor the artists and their work, and to educate the next generation of storytellers." Is that why we're here? Sure. But the world has changed so much over those 50 years that is it naive to believe that the mandate remains true? The verbs remain true, that's for sure. Preserve, honor, and educate. And the power of the stories remains true. And that's why we're here tonight. Because tonight's film, and all of the 90 films that we're going to screen over the next 5 days, both at the AFI Silver Theater and here in Washington, D.C., demand to be seen. And they demand to be discussed. Our singular goal this week is to find these films that audience. And that's you. And that's the audiences that gather at AFI DOCS. Supreme Court justices, senators, members of the Congress, members of the President's cabinet, ambassadors. 2 years ago, Barbara Boxer looked out at the audience that she was part of and said, "I wish this many senators would show up for a vote." Last year, AFI was proud to host the world premiere of a film called Salam Neighbor, a film about, he's here. Is that Chris?
Right up there.
Oh, look at this. There's Chris. Welcome back. I had no idea, by the way. Welcome back. It's a very good film. Now you got to see it. It's like I'm doing an ad. About life in a Syrian refugee camp. But this is why we're here. This is why we're bringing people together, because these documentary filmmakers are desperate for an audience in a world seemingly obsessed with celebrity and red carpet and box office. Now, don't get me wrong. The AFI loves stories about aliens blowing up Earth. We love that. And we love stories about superheroes who save the day. And we love stories about all the stuff that dreams are made of. But the dreams are different at AFI DOCS. They're dreams of a better world. And in the case of tonight's film, they are dreams that demand debate. And finally, our storyteller tonight, an honoree at this event 2 years ago at our annual Guggenheim Symposium. His work was once described by A.O. Scott in the New York Times as indecently entertaining. And that is the gift, to shine an educated light on complicated, complex stories, to expose what is true, and to serve it all up with a spoonful of celluloid so that the audience expands beyond the intelligentsia to the mainstream. He proceeds to tell these tales with a journalistic need to know and an integrity all too rare in our world. He is prolific, and yet he remains at the highest standard, one of the greatest storytellers of our day. You're going to meet him after the screening, but I want to acknowledge him now. Ladies and gentlemen, the producer, director, and writer of tonight's film, Alex Gibney is here. And now it is time for the lights to dim and for us to share a story well told. To feel educated, to feel angry, to feel inspired, to feel empathy, to feel something. For that is the role of art. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AFI DOCS 2016 and 0 Days.